Continuing coverage of a story we've been following for the past few months. Gone without a trace. A Columbus family doing all they can to find answers. Tonight, that means a search party on the hilltop and vowing not to give up. Developing right now, one person is dead after a wreck this afternoon. We know there were two people in that car at the time. Now, this all went down on the southwest side of Rickenbacker International Airport on Perimeter Drive. So fresh, but not so clean. The brand new Mount Carmel Hospital in Grove City making people sick just a few weeks after its grand opening. The cause, an outbreak of Legionnaire's disease. The state health department is investigating, and they're talking to Jeff Reddick about this health alert. Right at 6 o'clock, Bob. So at that point, we're expecting things to be rocking down here. Of course, it will be plenty of fun from the music and, of course, all the great food. And the best part about it all, it's all free. On New Tonight at 6, the cleanup continues following those devastating tornadoes that hit the state this week, 21 in all. Now, many of those storm victims getting a helping hand from people across Central Ohio. A donation drive was held in Reynoldsburg today, aiming to help many of those impacted. A Columbus woman says she got a letter from a legit company with instructions on how to become a mystery shopper. But the letter is a fake. Consumer investigator Jesse Pagan is uncovering that scam is widespread. And Jesse, it's causing a lot of problems for real businesses. Happening right now, the Columbus Arts Festival taking over downtown Columbus. It's the next stop on our sizzling summer tour. Bob and Stacia out there for us tonight. Guys, I got to ask you, how's it going out there tonight? Also tonight, new information keeps coming in about the man who shot and killed 12 co-workers at a city building in Virginia Beach on Friday. One of his co-workers says that he saw him that morning and saw the gun, but didn't think anything seemed wrong. Here's what he had to say. 4 teens are facing some pretty serious charges in a homophobic attack on 2 women on a London bus stop. The couple was headed home after a night out. They say the teens started harassing them when they saw them kissing. Developing right now, he's been described as one of the most prolific serial killers in the country. Now, Samuel Little is charged with the murder of a woman found in Grove City back in 1981. Investigators breaking down the case for us just this afternoon. And guys, you know, this is certainly good news tonight for plenty of families. Lawmakers trying to craft a plan to help the average worker with their retirement savings. Now, if passed, this would be the first major change to retirement laws in more than 10 years. More problems tonight for the county jail in Cleveland. A U.S. Marshals investigation found conditions there to be inhumane. Now, a video is surfacing from last July. It shows a woman being restrained. An update tonight on the latest abortion laws popping up around the country. Missouri Governor Mike Parson just signing his state's so-called heartbeat bill. It bans abortions after 8 weeks of pregnancy. Ohio's soon-to-be law is 6 weeks. All right, the superstars of golf are in town tonight for the annual Memorial Tournament at Muirfield Village in Dublin. Now, we can talk about guys like Rory McIlroy, Jason Day, and Ernie Els until we're blue in the face. But Clay, of course, everyone wants to know about the man, the myth, the legend himself. Tiger, how's he doing in the tournament? The investigation into Dr. William Husel started following a complaint in October of last year, but investigators say his actions started as far back as 2015. Today, officially charged with the murder of 25 patients. Well, you know, it certainly was, Terry. 25 soldiers leaving their homes and their families. Loved ones, of course, sad to see them go, but proud of their service to the country.
There's been some emotional moments, but we have a great support system, and I think that's what's going to help us through this.
The reality of it all slowly revealing itself.
We're very proud of him.
Stephanie Ross, her 3 young children without dad for the next year.
We sat with them at the table one night at dinner and, you know, let them know that dad was leaving.
Ross's Columbus-based National Guard unit set to deploy to Kuwait.
I just hope the kids understand, you know, what it's all about. Obviously, my wife does.
Leaving his family, not easy.
Sometimes you just kind of block that out so it doesn't get to you.
Friday, the soldiers and their families gathering for a call to duty at Pontifical College. A chance to recognize them for their service to country. For the Ross family, this day certainly difficult.
I'm going to really miss them a lot. It's going to be a tough year.
Their family, like all of those here,
He's outside.
Understand the importance of this call.
I think once he leaves, I think, and we have some downtime, I think is when it's probably really going to hit. You guys want a picture? Sure. All of us. That he's gone and he's going to be gone. We'll have him forever.
Proud of their commitment, now will patiently wait.
Yeah, and he's strong too, so that makes it harder.
For their return home. And those troops leaving today will join about 600 others for this mission in Kuwait. Of course, we wish them good luck and a safe return home. Reporting live in studio tonight, Rodney Dunigan, ABC 6 News.
I just pulled up the...
Jamel Burris with big problems on his hands.
I'm just lucky to be alive, man. You can see the damage, you know what I mean?
You can see why.
I could have had my daughter and my wife in the car with me.
This quite a mess. Sunday afternoon, driving his Infiniti sedan right into Massey's Pizza on Dublin Granville Road in Northeast Columbus. Getting it hauled away this afternoon.
Just a freak accident. Like I said, it was on the car's part.
Telling us days earlier he got the car out the shop after being alerted to a recall on the accelerator pedal.
And I'm pressing on the brake, and as I'm pressing on the brake, my car just gunned. I heard the engine just rev real loud, and I was plowed into this brick barrier.
He believes the accelerator is what caused all of this. Back in 2013, Nissan recalled Infiniti M models years 2006 through 2010 due to a defect in the car's accelerator sensor. However, we looked up the vehicle's VIN. According to My Carfax, no current open recalls.
I felt myself go up over the curb, so I'm really hitting the brake. Because I'm already on the brake, so I'm stumping on the brake at this time.
For now, Burris left to deal with his insurance company, working to get a new ride and pay for the damage, planning to reach out to the car company for answers as well. And as you can see, this is a pretty serious situation here. The only thing holding this awning up, just a few sticks. In fact, 2 neighboring businesses had to be shut down as well as they clean all of this up. Now, I did contact Nissan this afternoon. A spokesperson tells me that they are looking into this issue, and I also tried to find out if they had any similar issues to this one, and they plan to get back with me. Of course, I'll let you know once I hear something. Stacia, back to you.
All right, Rodney Dunigan on the northeast side.
It certainly is, Bob. The 75-year-old was admitted to the hospital for high blood pressure. Just weeks later, she was dead, and now the family is calling for an investigation to see exactly what led to it all.
Medical records are being sent or will be being sent to medical experts.
75-year-old Deanna Reza is leaving behind a heartbroken family. Her husband Thomas of 60 years, 4 sons, along with a host of grand and great-grandchildren.
I think there's a sense of shock, a little confusion as to what happened. They know Legionella was involved. They want to know why, and they want to know why they lost their mom, and Tom wants to know why he lost his wife.
The family's attorney sitting with ABC 6 Thursday, providing a timeline and insight into what happened.
At this point, we don't know.
Admitted to the hospital on May 18th for high blood pressure. After being released, brought back just days later after falling ill. May 31st, she was diagnosed with Legionnaire's disease, a severe form of pneumonia. By June 2nd, she was dead. At this point, the family's attorneys telling us they have not filed a lawsuit against the hospital. They're simply pushing for a full investigation.
Lines of communication have been opened up between us and the hospital, also between the family and the hospital. An autopsy is scheduled.
For now, her family left to deal with this unthinkable pain. And that memorial service is set for this coming Friday. The family certainly believes that this is something that could have been avoided. For now, reporting live in Grove City, Rodney Dunigan, ABC 6. Well, you know what? I actually got one of these text messages on my work cell phone, believe it or not. Thankfully, I don't pay the bill for this. I don't know how the bosses will like that. The sender actually said they were looking for sex, and the website link, well, let's just say it certainly was not safe for work. A new twist tonight on phishing scams. This one involving text messages sent right to your cell phone. The targeted scams called smishing, similar to those email scams you've no doubt heard about from the BBB. The warning, the same. Never click the link that's attached.
And once you click on that link, a lot of bad things can happen.
In the case of cell phone smishing, you never know where it could lead. Check out this text message I received. The sender saying they were looking for a sex partner in the neighborhood. The link attached sending you to a nude slideshow. A few things to remember. Never reply to one of these messages. That opens you up to receive more. Be on the lookout for any number that is not actually a phone number. Senders do that to hide their location and identity. Finally,
block the number. Just a few helpful tips that can keep you from receiving some unwanted and possibly pornographic material.
And if you're receiving some of these text messages, you can also report them to your cell phone company. They can look into this issue and possibly take steps to address this problem as well. Reporting live in studio tonight, Rodney Dunigan, 6 on